Hey everybody! Oh, Mad Caroline. Man, should be close to lunchtime for all of you working, but me, I'm home today. I got to babysit my grandson, and he's not going to come until a little bit later because today I'm actually doing an interview with a local channel. It's actually going to be on a morning show talking about my fundraiser. So I thought I would jump on and say hi to everybody, calm my nerves because it's actually going to be an interview on Zoom. So I just figured it might be nice to chat with my YouTube family and get a little bit relaxed. So make sure you guys say hi in the live. Man, I can't remember the last time I went live, you guys. Trying to remember. I think the last time Ted and I were heading to do a 5K and like my phone like had it sideways. I think the only one that said hi on that one was my girlfriend Sarah over at Snaking with Sarah channel. So yeah, I made me a new shirt, you guys, for the Cocoon 4x4x48 because like their colors are teal and purple, and I think the colors are significant because they represent domestic violence and sexual violence. So yeah, so I figured I would go with the teal and purple before the interview. But so I've been training like crazy. Things are going really good. My feet are doing pretty good. I'm icing them after every run. Right now I am running, except on the days that I babysit my grandson. I do 4 days on that day, but I have been doing 5 a days on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I actually got a 5 a day on Tuesday. So I wake up at 5 a.m., do a 2-mile run, wake up at 9 a.m., or I sometimes go lay back down. And then at 9 a.m., I do another 2-mile run, and then I do another 2-mile, and then I just rotate that throughout the day. Sorry, my ring is going off. But it's been going really good. So if you guys aren't following the fundraiser, I'm going to be doing the David Goggins 4x4x48 challenge, and that is to support the Cocoon domestic violence and sexual violence shelter, and they do a lot more stuff. So I'm kind of mentally training. Hi, Risa, I love you. Risa actually is a supporter of the fundraiser she sent, and oh my gosh, Risa, I got to show you what I'm making. So anyways, Risa, I'm going to be sending. So any of you that like donate towards the Cocoon 4x4x48, make sure in your PayPal that you share your address with me, because look at Risa, like, hold on. See, I'm going to make these keychains. I still got to do the metal piece on it. See, the Cocoon 4x4 and 2021 donor. I'm going to send that to you, Risa. So, because I got your address. So she's a donor. Thank you, Risa. Zed! Oh, I miss you, little brother. Where have you been? How are you? Oh my goodness. I love you, Zed. How are things? Email me. Let me you got to catch up. I got to catch up with you and see how you're doing. I miss your uploads. I want to see how you're doing. I miss my little brothers. You guys, I have like three little brothers. I don't know. I connected with them. Zed Unbowed is one. And then I've got a couple of pounds. He hasn't uploaded in a while. And then also I've got Talking Tommy, which, you guys, Talking Tommy just started uploading again, and he's got a wonderful woman in his life, and they're going to talk to me about their experience with domestic and sexual violence. And we may not go into detail, but we're going to just talk about how we need to open up communication. So be watching out for that video, you guys, because I've got some really awesome YouTube friends that are going to share their stories, and they may do it through writing. You know, I may read their story, or they may be like Talking Tommy and his wonderful lady that are actually going to do Skype or Zoom where I can record it and share the conversation with you guys. So be looking for that, because I know my channel looks way different right now. I know it's all about domestic violence and sexual violence awareness up until I get this 4x4. But I appreciate you guys just kind of opening up your minds and opening up your eyes to this issue. Grey Wolf Fitness! Oh, I love you, brother. You guys, you need to go check out Grey Wolf Fitness's channel. I love him. I know I didn't upload like my weight and stuff, Grey Wolf, but I started when I did my weigh-in this month on the 1st, I took before pictures and I did the scale. So now I'm just putting the work in. So just know I have all that documentation, and I can't wait to share that. But to tell you the truth, like I was going to do this whole transformation thing up until May 6th when I do my 2-year anniversary of my weight loss and fitness journey. And, I've been saying this for months, but when you put out the challenge, like to do that, it was like, because when I do a challenge with people, I ain't going to quit. So you have no idea how that helped me and how that is going to help me stay focused and stay the course and put the work in. Yeah. I've had no sweetener, you guys, no artificial sweetener. I did have hot cocoa with my meal yesterday. So I did have some refined sugar, but I'm doing pretty great when it comes to fit. Well, this 4x4 has got me fitness crazy. Like I said, Grey Wolf, I am doing 4-a-days during the week, and then on the weekends 5-a-days, but they're short little workouts. It's just to get me mentally used to working out every 4 hours. The only time I don't do a workout is waking up in the middle of the night at 1 a.m., but I do it all besides that. Fire Rose, hi! Yes! Man, that's a badass girl there. If you guys ain't checked out Fire Rose, she is, yeah! Maya, I love you. Yes. How are you, sister? We're all staying the course on our journeys. I know that. We're kicking ass, man. I'm sorry for swearing. My God, you guys get me all pumped up. What? Anyways, but I'm just jumping on here because I needed some love. I need to calm my nerves because at 1 o'clock, you guys, I am doing a morning show with a local channel. And, I did that little news clip. They let me go on the local news and talk about my event. Well, I was asked to go on a show. It's the whole show, the whole morning show coming up. Like, I think they're going to play it the week before I do the 4x4x48, but it's all about, domestic violence and sexual violence. And I've got people from the Cocoon that'll be on this show with me. And we're just going to talk about all that and then talk about the event. So my nerves was getting a little bit high. I prayed. I told God to just let the words come out that need to come out and just, filter it through me on what needs to be said. So I'm trying to chill, but I just think that, I need to get on here and chat with my YouTube family to calm that down, and I was like, I'm going to do it live because then I can talk, Oh, I know, Grey Wolf, like, it's so funny because like I talk a lot with my girlfriends, Snaking with Sarah and Eileen. Like I talk about them and they have channels, and we did what was it, house party like last weekend. And then like when we talk on the phone, and yeah, you guys, I swear a little too much. So I need to tone it down. Like I edit all that stuff out when I make videos usually. I am doing good, Maya. I am really working towards this fundraiser. And you know what, you guys, what I love about this, like all of you fitness people, like it feels so good to do fitness challenges. Like it's so good to be like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did the fitness challenge. But man, I have never been so pumped and dedicated. And I don't even question missing a workout because it's bigger than fitness. It's bigger than a fitness challenge. This is going to be something that is going to change people's lives by, you know, gaining awareness and then like bringing in financial support for these different, you know, they do counseling, they do, you know, there's safe houses and shelters, and they've even expanded into people trying to get out of sex trafficking. So like, just to know that I'm doing this fitness challenge, the 4x4x48, for more than just me is, I'm proud. This is probably going to become a thing for me. Fitness challenges for a cause. So yeah, if you guys ever have an opportunity, man, do it. I have never been so fired up and emotional because like, you know, we don't talk about these things much. Like we don't talk about it. And it just been stirring up a lot of stuff. So I think that's the biggest thing on this interview. I just don't want to be a blubbery mess. I want to be able to get out the message without, you know, snot crying, if that makes sense, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a swear jar right there. Boom. Green Wolf, you crack me up. Oh man, our weather, Fire Rose, is rough here. I I'm gonna be doing the 4x4x48 in the elements. I don't give a crap. I'm doing it because David Goggins, you know, what would David Goggins do? So I'm doing it in the elements. Sinking with Sarah. That's who I was talking about. Sinking with Sarah right there. I was just talking about you, sis. Talking about how like I got to make sure I don't swear on this interview today. But anyways, like I'm planning on doing it in the elements, but we got hit like with a foot of snow, you guys. So like I've been doing it on the treadmill for yesterday. And I think today, though, I'm going to go back out. My daughter got me snow, like cleats to go on the bottom of my shoes, and I used them a couple of times and they work good. So I'm going to go back out, I think. David Goggins, check him out, Fire Rose. You would love him. He wrote a book called Can't Hurt Me. He pretty much like my son is the one who got me on OMAD to get on this weight loss journey. And my son told me about David Goggins, who really pushed me into my fitness journey. Talk about potty mouth, you guys. David Goggins, potty mouth for sure. So, but I'm telling you, David Goggins changed my life, and he actually came from domestic violence. He watched his mom, you know, be abused, and it trickled down to him. I had the same life. You know, my dad passed away in our garage, you guys. My dad, a car fell on him while my mom and all of us girls were home. I think my brother was at practice, and we couldn't save him. We couldn't get the car off him in time. So we lost our dad. And then my mom got with a guy who moved her 5 hours from everything and really isolated her. And we lived 4 years in violence, and it was really, really tough. And my mom struggled with finding a way out. Thank God, you know, we talk about like the cocoon. I love it because it's got everything you need to help somebody escape that situation. But my mom didn't have that. I don't know. Maybe there was something. Maybe there was something out there that would have helped. But this guy used to take our phone. We had hardwire. That's aging me. We used to take our phone. We had no communication. We lived out in the middle of nowhere. So it was just like just getting through the day to the next day. So like as far as like trying to find a plan and way out, it was like you just were trying to survive the day, if that makes sense. So it's really near and dear to my heart. And I went random right there, you guys. So but anyways, that's why I connected so much with David Goggins, because when I first started, I ended up listening to his book. I remember when Teddy told me about it, he bought me it on Audible. He said, listen to it. And I started listening to it when I was walking. Like that was back when I was just doing my fitness walk. And when he described his childhood, I felt like he was writing for me. So I really connected with David Goggins because of that, because he is a survivor and he is a warrior. And I think a lot of people that are in abusive relationships, we don't talk about it. And because we think that it was a weakness and we think that it's something that we should be ashamed of, when really we are warriors. Like, we are success stories. We are the stories that need to be shared, because we survived it. We broke the cycle, and we are now living healthy and happy lives. So I just kind of want to talk more about that, if that makes sense. You guys are helping me so much. Like, I think I'm going to be okay for this interview, because you guys are jumping on here talking with me. Thank you, because I was really starting to get stressed out big time, because I'm like, I want to make sure I can talk, about this cause, and that it's okay for people to talk about it, And I also like, so how we got out, was actually my stepdad, my who is now my stepdad and the only dad I know. He actually saw the abuse, and he made a choice to find a way to get us out, and few months later, my mom and stepdad fell in love. But if it wasn't for this person who saw it and said, listen, I need to help these people, I need to help this woman and the two kids that are left with her to get out, he didn't have to do that. And I think a lot of us even though we may not know anybody going through abuse or anything, I do think we need to know what is available in the community as far as resources. So if we see it and maybe we're not able to help, we can give those resources. Because like I said, my mom was totally isolated. There wouldn't have been a way for her to find the information unless it came from somebody that she was in contact with. So yeah. Thanks, Sarah. Yeah, 1:00 I'm doing that morning show. I think it's going to air maybe either next Sunday, or it might be the Sunday I'm actually doing it. I'm not sure. But yeah, but it's a Zoom one. So I just wanted to jump on here because I knew my YouTube family I just needed to relax and talk with my family. You guys are my family, and I love you so much. And like I said, thank you guys for all the support. I was showing because Risa donated, and Sarah actually bought a mile. She's sponsoring a mile. Her and Eileen are each sponsoring a mile, which is exciting because I'm planning on going live on the sponsored miles and show you guys my misery, because you guys, I know I'm going to be bitchy on day 2 with hardly any sleep and saying, so please forgive me if Sweet Caroline is not so sweet, but I will be going live. But I still got to put the metal, here, let me show you. Where is it? So I still got to put the metal pieces on these. See, I know you guys seen these, because when I did fitness challenge or the fasting challenge, I guys sent you keychains. I'm a keychain girl, or whatever you call these. But yeah, so then if you're a donor, you're going to get that. And then where is it? You're going to get this, Sarah. 2021 mile sponsor. Boom. So yeah, so if you guys end up donating, like I said, make sure you put in the notes, or make sure you share your address, because it goes through PayPal button, but you can put a credit card in there. So make sure you share your address so I can send you guys this, because I just appreciate you. And I know they're handmade, but I like making stuff for people to show my appreciation and stuff. So yeah. Risa, thank you for supporting, and thanks for sharing your story with me, even though it's private. But if you want to share, look at you guys, I'm getting hivey. That's what my body does when I get nervous. So or really mad. I remember, see how hivey I get? I get all blotchy. Oh my gosh. I gotta get it together, Caroline. But anyways, I used to be in management. I actually used to work for PepsiCo. All right. And I was in charge of all of Northwest or Great Lakes region. for all equipment and installation. So your fountain units, your vending machines, all that kind of stuff, tea things, everything. I was in charge of all that. And oh my goodness, you guys, like I would have some really bad days, because salespeople promise things that sometimes I couldn't deliver as far as insulation. So I used to get really mad. And I would get so blotchy, it would climb up on my face. And I remember my employees knew this and they would come walking in, hey, boss. And then they're like, oh, turn right around. If they saw blotchiness, they're like, she's not in a good place. We can't talk to her. so that blotchy, it happens when I'm like, nervous, upset, or like really mad. So I can't hide it. My body don't let me hide my feelings, man. Both of my kids have that too. My daughter does it and my son. And like when they were growing up, like if they like were coming home, say they got in trouble or they had to tell me something, like they would be blotchy. And I'm like, just tell me. So it's like a truth serum. So if you ever see that, I'm upset. So it's crazy. Oh, Fire Rose gets blotchy too. Boom. Honey, would you? Oh, yeah, let me see. Oh, hi, honey. I was like, it looked like you said, honey, would you recommend? I thought you were calling me honey. How funny is that? Welcome, welcome. You know what? The clean eating is really what I'm trying to do right now. So I got rid of the sweetener and I try to get rid of like sugar right now. I'm trying to clean up and I would like to get a little more leaned out, and especially with all the training I'm doing. So I try to go fully whole foods and not do any kind of processed foods or refined sugar. But yesterday I had a hot chocolate with my OMAD. So yeah, but I don't I don't think there's like anything wrong. Like I think all of us are meant to go whole food route. Like I'm for getting sugar from fruit. I'm okay with that, but I think getting rid of that refined sugar, and I do feel like sweetener was a downfall for me. So yeah, I feel good to be off. So clean eating for sure, honey. I would go for it. Nikki and Tony, hi. I am so glad you are uploading. Oh, I'm so happy for you. So great. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading these, you guys. Fire Rose, you gave up sugar and sweetener. I tell you what, man, I've been clean off of artificial sweetener, only drinking water. I put a little bit of light show in it, electrolytes. It's called Light Show. Just a little squirt of that in there because I've been working out so much. So yeah, I put that in, but I'm strictly water. I feel great. Like I feel like there's a big difference. And then like as far as refined sugar, I've been really like I said, I had hot chocolate yesterday, but it's been so cold out when I go out and shovel and stuff. So I just was like, I'm gonna have some hot chocolate when I had my one meal. Awesome. Yeah, you guys, that's all I wanted to jump on, calm my nerves and that. Thank you for jumping on and chatting with me. It feels good. I haven't done a live in forever. I was like, what the heck? I'm going to do a live. I probably should organize these. Look at them. I look like a hot mess. My studio looks like a mess. I need to straighten it up a little bit. But hey, Mark, how are you? Oh, I love Mark. Go check him out. He's been on his weight loss journey. He's doing OMAD. He was kicking butt. I need to catch up on yours. I don't think you've uploaded recently. Yeah. Man, Fire Rose, I've been thinking about doing stuff like that because sometimes I just want like something hot with a little bit of flavor, and sometimes I'm just not in the mood for tea. I do tea, but sometimes I'm not in the mood for it. Well, you guys, I am going to take off. I'm actually going to I'm going to sit with God for a little bit and say a little bit of a prayer and, let Him take over this so I can get rid of all this splotchiness. Risa, I am an artist. Like, this painting is my daughter. I don't know if you can see. Like, This was her with headphones. I did that a while back. These were on the walls. I painted my living room. So like these were on the walls. I just did this fun one for one of my great nieces. I'm going to send that to her. Then I got my son back here. But yeah, I do some art. I do like, I don't know. I dabble in about a little bit of everything. Like I do wood and I do a lot of woodworking and epoxy. I used to do a lot of it, and then my grandson was born and my whole life turned into being a nana. So I haven't really worked a lot in studio. I think the first time I painted, I actually just did a painting for my bestie, Snaking with Sarah. Go check out her channel. But I actually made her a birthday present, and oh my God, it felt so good to paint again. Like, and then I got to do it in my style. So like my kids in their shop, they used to have an art gallery for me where I made gamer art. I think I shared that in a live probably a year ago. Well, I got so busy babysitting and stuff, and then my fitness journey and stuff like that, I really didn't have time to do art. So even when I was doing art for the studio, it wasn't my, it was a lot of commission stuff and designs that would, people that were in the gamer society would like. So when I got to make Sarah's piece, it felt so good to get back to like how I like to create art. So it was really cool. Yeah. So do you paint comic and game care? Oh yeah, honey, man. You should see. I should put up my portfolio sometime. I should make a video with just some of the art I've made for people. Like lots of gamer art, tons of gamer art I've done, and like pop culture art. So yeah. But like I said, I just couldn't keep up with it. The gallery they had for me, like it was getting where it's empty, it was getting empty too much. And then I was like, okay, I need to just step back. So they actually made an arcade there now. But yeah. But anyways, thanks for letting me share a little bit. Yeah, that's another picture of my daughter. Yeah, I love my kids. I paint my kids a lot. So, and I just painted my son and my daughter-in-law live down in South Carolina, and they just bought land in North Carolina. They're going to build a house. But anyways, they moved to Atlanta originally, and they love Atlanta. And they have this like park that you can see the Atlanta cityscape. So when I took the kids on a cruise a little over a year ago, I painted a 3-piece for their living room, and it looks so awesome. But I kind of did it in the grayscale. I like doing grayscale, or I like doing crazy colors. Ask Snaking with Sarah. My colors kind of crazy. So so anyways, but yeah, so I probably should let you guys go so I can, like I said, I want to spend a little time in prayer. And if you guys could send some prayer, that would be great. I'm doing the interview at 1, and then whenever it airs, I'll let you guys know, and you can check it out if you want. All right, you guys, I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.